Much love, and I'm Wayne Johnson with Doc and Queen Ministries. Going to come from Proverbs chapter 8. I'm going to start with verse 4. Probably going to read down to verse 13. So let's go with that. I'm calling out to all of you. I am speaking to everyone. You who are ignorant, learn to be wise. You who are foolish, get some common sense. Listen, I have something important to say, and I'm telling you what is right. My words are true, and I will not say anything that is wrong. Everything I say is right. There is nothing false or crooked about it. These things are clear to any intelligent person. They are right to anyone with knowledge. Choose discipline over silver and knowledge over the finest gold. Wisdom is better than pearls, and nothing you desire compares with her. I am wisdom. I live with good judgment. I am at home with knowledge and planning. To respect the Lord means to hate evil. I hate pride and boasting. Evil lives and hurtful words. So, just wanted to pick up here, starting at verse 4 of Proverbs 8. It says, I am calling out to you. So we must understand that God is calling out to us. He is speaking to everyone. But he also says, you who are ignorant. So there are some who are ignorant to his words. But he says, even to those who are currently ignorant, learn to be wise. So it's so important to be wise. You who are foolish, get some common sense. Listen, I have something important to say, and I'm telling you what is right. So God is going to tell us what is right. He says his words is true. Nothing he says is wrong. Everything he says is right. There's no fake, false, or crooked about him. That is made clear to intelligent people. And it's just so interesting when people want to say, well, man wrote the Bible, or they pick and choose what parts of the Bible they like and don't like or disagree with. But this is getting us to understand that right is right, and to get right means you are gaining knowledge. It says choose discipline, and a lot of us don't want to be disciplined. It tells us to choose discipline over silver, because if you get a lot of silver and you're not disciplined, you're going to end up losing it anyway. It also tells us you want to have knowledge over the finest gold. It's better to have the insight, the knowledge to follow God's ways than to have the material things that will someday be gone anyway. Wisdom is better than pearls, and nothing you desire compares to it. So nothing that is out there that we want is better than wisdom. I'm going to jump down to verse 13, because this is what hit me and this is what got me going. And when I was studying this Proverbs 8, I was at the time also studying another scripture lesson in Psalms, not remembering where, but it basically both were saying this: to respect the Lord means to hate evil. We have to respect the Lord. And when we don't respect the Lord, when we don't fear the Lord, then we are operating in the wrong posture as a human being. Let me check my notes real quick. We want to make sure that when we fear God, then we want to follow in his ways. we have to understand that we don't want to be contrary to the covenant of God. And that's what they were kind of doing here. They wasn't embracing the covenant of God, despite God invites us to his covenant. When God has a covenant with his people, he wants us to be about his covenant. But many times we break the covenant that God has with us. And we must not do that. And one of the ways of not breaking God's covenant is to respect him and have fear and reverence of him. So I'm going to close out by reading that again. To respect the Lord means to hate evil. I hate pride and boasting, evil lives, and hurtful words. It is about respecting and fearing God and going in the right path that God would have you to go. Take care, God bless, and once again, much love.